Hi, I'm Matt McMurray with Campus Automotive in Blacksburg, Virginia. Wanted to show you, do a little video and show you about my favorite light truck all-terrain tires. I've got several models here, a range from least expensive to most expensive. As you can see, they all look a little bit different. Starting right here, we have the brand new General Grabber ATX, Continental Terrain Contact AT, Goodyear Wrangler DuraTrac, the good old BF Goodrich All Terrain KO2, and the Goodyear Wrangler All Terrain Adventure with Kevlar. These are my favorite all-terrain tires. This is what I like to sell all my customers. Depending on what the customer's needs are, dictates which tire I recommend. For instance, let's say a man has a F-250 and he tows an Airstream and he goes to Florida 3 times a year. I'm probably going to recommend the Continental Terrain Contact AT because of its more highway biased tire tread in it. If a guy is real concerned about the looks of his truck and likes to be the best looking truck on the road, I'd recommend the BF Goodrich All Terrain KO, which is really the gold standard for all-terrain tires. This is the tire that all the rest of the all-terrain tires are measured against. The KO2 was new for last year, so it's got some good updates to it with tread compound and tread design to fix some of the things that were shortcomings on the regular KO. Goodyear Wrangler DuraTrac, this is for the guy who needs more aggressive tread pattern. Maybe he owns a farm. Sometimes he gets in the mud and the muck, spends more time off-road than the guy with the F-250 that's going to haul his camper. So I would usually recommend this DuraTrac because it's aggressive. Also, if you drive a lot in the snow, this is a very good tire. Now, this is an interesting tire. This is a new tire for General, the Grabber ATX. They used to have the Grabber AT2, which was a great all-terrain tire, sort of lower to middle range in price. This is a very unique tire because this tire can meet the needs of all types of different drivers. For instance, if you tow a trailer a lot, this is a great tire for you. If you drive a lot in the snow, if you go off-road occasionally or on gravel or rocky roads, this is a good choice for you. All the way to the left, the Wrangler All Terrain Adventure with Kevlar. We sell a lot of these to commercial customers. Customers that may have multiple trucks in their fleets that need a good, strong, reliable tire that's very puncture resistant and it's quiet and performs well in dirt and dusty conditions. But we do a lot of these tires on horse trucks, veterinary trucks. We do a lot of tires for VDOT, Department of Transportation, some pipeline trucks, anything that you're going to use, that you're really going to use a lot in very severe conditions. This is a good tire because it's tough. So we got these tires set up in order from least expensive to most expensive and everything in between. This gives you a good range of the pricing strategy and the availability of these tires. So as you can see, one of the main differences in this ATX compared with the AT2 is the amount of siping in the tread. And the siping in the tread are usually these grooves right here, or in some cases, squiggles like this tire. But what that allows it to do is maintain traction, particularly in slippery and snowy conditions, because these tread blocks can move and squirm as needed to deliver the most amount of traction possible. So we can see on this tire, we've got lots of sipes in each tread groove. Also in the Goodyear DuraTrac, we have lots of sipes in the tread groove too, all over the tire. BF Goodrich the same way, multiple sipes in each tread block, and also the Goodyear All Terrain Adventure with Kevlar. Now the interesting part is you can see that this tire, the sipes look much different. Still serve the same purpose, but since this is more highway oriented tire, these sipes perform just a little bit different. The General Grabber ATX is actually 3-peak mountain certified for snow, because in certain western states, it's a law that you have to run tire chains unless you have a tire that's 3-peak mountain certified. And there's a little symbol on each tire that signifies if it's 3-peak. You see how you have one raised panel and one lower panel? So the raised panel helps kick it off so it doesn't get, the sidewall doesn't get pinched. You can also see that every tread block is slightly different width. And they do that for acoustics. See how they look different, slightly different? See how this one is slightly smaller than this one? Even though it's a symmetric tire, these blocks are slightly different sizes. And that helps with the acoustics of the tire and keeps it quiet. Because they make, if a tire is completely symmetric and all those blocks are the same size, exactly the same size, it makes a strange harmonic sound that they don't like. So on every single one of these tires, you can see that these blocks are different sizes from here to here to here to here to here, all slightly different. So the Goodyear Wrangler All Terrain Adventure, one of the reasons that it's the most expensive tire here is because it has DuPont Kevlar, 2 reinforced layers of it in the tread and the sidewall. And because that material is expensive, it makes the tire more expensive. But it's to give it more puncture resistance, and also to just make it a sturdier, stouter tire. So out of these 5 tires, I personally have had a set of Terrain Contact ATs. I've had a set of BF Goodrich All Terrain KO2s, and I have a set of Wrangler All Terrain Adventure, which is OE on a brand new Ford F-250 that I own. I've not owned a set of the DuraTracs, but I have owned a set of the Grabber AT2. I have not owned a set of the ATX yet.